Well, hello everyone. Karen from Lavender Clothesline. Today is Friday and I came home from North Carolina last night. So if I look a little tired, I am. If I look a little short, it's because the camera is angled down today. I am sitting down at my table. This is the table that I usually put all the treasure that I bring in from yard sales and thrift stores. But today we have a special unboxing. Mellissa, my daughter over at Freshbloominclothing, has surprised me and ordered me a ThredUp rescue jewelry box. So for those of you who watch her channel, which if you aren't, why not? She jumps on the sale when ThredUp puts their rescue jewelry boxes up for sale. So she is on it, that girl, and she has ordered quite a few of these boxes in the past and done quite well. If you haven't seen her unboxings of these jewelry pieces, you should go over and watch them. Really beautiful stuff. Now, a few boxes have quite a bit of damaged items or items that would not sell for a lot on eBay, or I think she also sells once in a while on YouTube. Today I am doing an unboxing. This is my first ThredUp unboxing, so if you like this kind of content, please let me know in the comments below, and please remember to subscribe and like and follow and do all the things you're supposed to do here on these channels. Many YouTube creators help supplement their income with YouTube income, and that's exactly what I do. I have built my channel in a little over a year. I think it was June of last year. So we're almost at the 1.5 year point. I have created over 150 videos. I love sharing with you guys what I find, the craziness, but today I'm really excited about this box. So let's get going and we'll see what I found. All right, I have to get used to sitting down while I talk to you guys, but today I figured this camera angle might work because I want to be able to show you the jewelry up close, and I figured I could use to relax. I drove out Wednesday and drove to North Carolina and stayed with my son, got to see my son, and he came back up to Pennsylvania with me, so he is up here now for a job, and so we've been having great conversation, and we drove back up together. So I have driven probably over 15 hours in the past 24 hours, but here I am ready to do an unboxing, and this is what the ThredUp box looks like. As you know, it has the signature aqua colored spots or polka dots, and I won't show you the top again because my address is on it, because Mellissa was good enough to surprise me and send me this box right to my house. So let's get right into it and see what jewelry from ThredUp looks like. So I opened the box and love pillow packing. I will reuse that for my own eBay shipping. And here is the ThredUp invoice. So that's what it looks like when they give it to you. I'm just seeing some of my personal information is on here, so I won't show it to you. But this box costs $38. And do they say the description? Receive box jewelry, 5 pounds. So it's 5 pounds of jewelry for $38. And more pillow packing. Okay. Oh, it feels like 5 pounds. So I'm going to grab my scale and see what it weighs to make sure that it's accurate. And they kind of throw it into a heavy plastic bag. That's what it looks like. This promises to be great fun. And while I would love to be able to save you pieces or sell you pieces here on YouTube, I won't be able to do that at this time, but I will be listing the usable, beautiful pieces in my eBay store, but that probably won't happen until sometime next week, because right now I have probably about 50 items by my desk that I'll be listing clothing, pretty much clothing, right after I make this haul. But this jewelry I expect to be on probably by next, I'm going to say Wednesday or Thursday if I don't do any more out-of-state traveling. But okay, so I'm going to run and get my scale because I forgot, and I will see what it weighs. Okay, for those of you who aren't resellers or don't ship out, this is what a postal scale looks like. This is just an Accutech scale. Hopefully I remembered to link it in my description box below, which is the gray arrow to one side or the other. So hit that gray arrow if you're interested in the scale. I think I've listed it. If not, you can just check for Accutech postal scales on Amazon. They run about $15. All right, turning on the scale, chit chat today. Let me see what this weighs, waiting for it to zero out. We have 5.75 pounds. So this is, it's almost 5.5 pounds because the 7.5 you round up to 8, so it's about 5.5 pounds. So good there. We are good right from the beginning. I'm gonna move things to the side. I'm all set up today. I've got my water, I've got my glasses. We're in good shape. Except for this morning. This morning was a crazy morning on eBay, and I am still having a hard time shipping out one of my packages. eBay won't create the label. So always fun on eBay. Always a challenge, but we're gonna have a happy video today. All right, let me see if I can get this open. I might need a scissor or a knife. They use some kind of packing tape. All right, right out of the gate, I need to go get a scissor. Hang on. We are having a slow start to the video this morning. All right, I've got my scissors. Just gonna cut it open. We're gonna cut into this thing and see if we can tell what we got. Leave a comment down below if you have ordered ThredUp's jewelry boxes before and received them. I know they're quite hard to get. There's a big demand for them. So this is what it looks like. I am going to do a lot of zooming in or bringing this close to the camera so you guys can get a really good idea of what these boxes look like. All right, now it seems like quite a bit of it is probably tangled up, but we'll go through it. I won't be able to get through all 5.5 pounds of it because it's a lot of jewelry, but we'll see how it goes. All right, first item, we've got some things caught in it, is a rope necklace with beads on it. Really pretty. Okay, I'm happy with this. Really nice beads, wood beads. They look like kind of like a macrame covered bead. Really nice. Quite long. I'm gonna throw this on so you guys can see what this looks like. Okay, looks like it's in great shape. I'll take a quick look to see if there's some kind of maker's mark. I don't see that it's marked. Now the rope part of it looks just a little bit worn to me. Not greatly, but you could tell it's not pristinely new. All right, that is item number 1. Item number 2, this looks like pirate's treasure. Very fun. Woo! All right, I'm gonna have to cut out the loud noises. Just a faux pearl necklace. And, oh, this is pretty. So the clasp is on the other side and it would be worn like this. I don't think you would be able to wear it. Maybe you would. Let me see. Let me see. I don't think you could wear it, long ways because, can you? I don't know. I think it would look odd because it has 5 strands. You might be able to. Oh, I see a hair attached to it. You know what, I'm not going to even bother cleaning any schmutz out of stuff so you guys get the real picture of what you get. So this one has a little bit of a hair on it. I'll clean that off. Just know that I disinfect everything like that. So I use Clorox wipes on my items that I send out. So that way the buyer feels like, it's not something that's schmutzy. All right, let's see if we can pull something else out. I hope this is a good angle for you guys. Maybe I should put this back a little further so you can see. Okay, this one looks to be new with tags. And it is, I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can see who the maker is on this. It's covered over. Da Vinci, lead and nickel safe for adults only. So it is a pendant necklace with a blue faux stone. Pretty. Not really my taste. It was marked $16 from whatever store sold this. I would imagine that this might have been, what's the name of that? Not Sea Wonder. It'll come to me. What store is that? I used to have one. Charming Charlie. Looks like something that Charming Charlie would sell in my opinion. That's what the back looks like. Very big pendant. All right, we're moving on. Oh my word, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to pull stuff out successfully. We got stuff flying. Oh my goodness, look at this beaded chunky necklace. This is kind of pretty. I think this is well done. So this is a beaded, I believe they're simulated stones. I don't think those are any precious stones. And that's what it looks like there. Long necklace, very heavy beads. They are faceted cut. You know, they're quite heavy. They almost feel like stone. So I don't know what kind of plastic, but I imagine they're plastic. I will give you a close-up shot. Now I'm going to be in a lot of these shots, so I don't know if the camera is going to zoom successfully. Hopefully you will be able to see them clear enough. Okay, we had a ring fly out onto my lap. This is just, oh, do not mind my fingernails. I had fake nails on for a couple of videos ago and I pulled them off and I did take some of the glue off and I did kind of file them, but my hands are dry. But that is what that ring looks like. So just a fake ring with kind of like a, what do I want to say, like an opaly fake diamond. Definitely faux jewelry. Pretty though, very pretty. And that is that. All right, we have a bangle here that has a tag on it. FDX bracelet, $12.95. Some of this jewelry looks like it might have been in a resale shop of some sort, whether it be a thrift store or a consignment shop. I don't believe these are new. When you see a tag like that, it's kind of put on with Scotch tape. I think that this is pre-owned. Pretty, it looks like a lucite bracelet with different faux rhinestones. Well, I guess rhinestones are faux. Very pretty. Now, I'm not a big jewelry wearer only because I am constantly, you know, schlepping it. So I do wear earrings quite often. Once in a while I wear a ring, but I do have my favorites in my jewelry box. But as far as this type of jewelry, I don't know that I will save a lot for myself unless I find something really, you know, that speaks to me. Okay, this is kind of like a bangle, but it looks like, oh, it's marked. It looks like it has a magnet. And this is Bracelet and Company. That's what it's marked. So I don't know who Bracelet and Company is, but I imagine they make a lot of bracelets. Red rhinestones. And some of the rhinestones almost seem like they might have some paint loss. I don't know if they're made that way. Oh no, maybe they're made that way. See if the camera will zoom in on that for us. Quite pretty. So I will try this on for you. Okay, that's a nice bracelet. So far I'm pretty pleased with what's coming out of this box. Now I will send Mellissa the $38 and not just receive this as a gift. I think because when she was buying all the boxes, when she got the great amount of boxes from ThredUp, I think she ordered 12, guys. I think she got 12 the first time she found them. And I said, oh, next time you get, you know, boxes, you see boxes, will you get me one? That was a while ago. She's so good to me. Okay, the next one is kind of like a blush colored pearl. This is quite pretty. And it has a rhinestone detail in a gold tone. I'm going to call them like cones in between them. Now let me see. This is going to be a drag to put glasses on and off. Don't get old. The whole readers thing happened to me late in life, but it did happen. J. Crew. So at least I have the readers to be able to tell you. And this is J. Crew. I think it's just worn singularly. So this is what this necklace looks like. I don't know measurements of necklaces. I imagine this is considered maybe an 18-inch. I think jewelry, necklaces and bracelets are measured end to end. Like so, in other words, a 14-inch necklace would not be the drop length. I think it would be end to end. Not entirely sure even about that. I have not sold a ton of jewelry. I have sold a good bit, but not as much as other things. All right, I don't even know how I'm going to dump some of this. I wish I could zoom the camera down a little bit. Maybe I should move back. We're going to empty the bag right onto the table. Okay, the bag is empty. And I'm going to spread some of this out. We no longer need the scale. And I'm wondering if I can, you know what guys, I'm going to try to move the camera down. How would I do that? Okay, did that work? Oh, that seems to be a little better, except my face is cut off. Boy, this video thing is hard to get a grip on. How else could I do that? Maybe if I just raise it up a little bit. Let me try just an inch. Ay, guys. We're a slow start today. Let me see, is that better? That might be better. Let's get this off the table. There we go. Cuts my head off, but we're gonna deal with it like that. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Lots of stuff. We have an Indian bead or a seed bead bracelet. This is what it looks like. In my opinion, this looks stretched out. Do you see how the beads drop on the strings? So I guess if you had a large wrist, it would eventually stretch out. Yeah, this is stretched beyond point, so I'm going to count that as garbage. Now I might cut the strings, or I might just put it into like a jewelry crafter's box. With a person, it would be described that all this has to be cut apart and just used for the beads. So I'm going to put that one to the side, and that's what we'll use that for. All right. Ay. Let me see if I can get a piece. Okay, so this is what the jewelry comes like. Can you guys see this? It's going to be quite the task to untangle all of this. But here we have, these feel like glass beads, faceted glass beads. Now these almost seem to me like crystals from a chandelier. I'm sure they're not, but that's what it seems like. Because crystals from a chandelier only have the loop or the hole in one end. I have never seen crystals, not that I'm a chandelier expert, where the hole goes all the way through for stringing. Could be wrong about that, but here is this necklace. It's pretty, it's got a gold chain to it. And trying to see, I don't see any mark on it. So there is that. Quite a few necklaces in this lot. I did see, okay, this is a pretty piece. This is like a felted cutout. I'm just making sure all we've got a stone missing here. I don't know that that would be that hard to replace. This almost seems like a holiday piece that one of the stores in the mall would put out. And it is on ribbon. So definitely missing a piece. I don't know that this is nice enough quality to sell separately. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the pile of the crafters pieces. And I will sell that at a very low price point. Okay, this is beautiful. This is like an antique piece. It has, I think this is called a box chain. So the links go alternating ways, so it creates more of a square. I'm going to put on my glasses to see if this one is marked. I don't see any mark on it. It might be on the link. It's definitely, just fake metal. This is J. Crew again. So J. Crew, I think a lot of their jewelry is... they are very prolific in making jewelry. Does that make sense? Okay, so that is what that one looks like. What else? Oh, this is a very fun piece. I like this piece very much. Look at this bracelet. I'm going to try to get out of the shot and cover my face. So it is two leopards, and they are almost kissing. And what is this bracelet made out of? It's like an enamel, and I don't see any markings on it. It would have been cuter if the leopards or the cheetahs had rhinestone eyes. I would have liked it better. And I'm almost wondering if the eyes are recessed enough to put a little rhinestone. I guess if you have a lot of time on your hands, if you're retired, or you just have a lot of time on your hands, you could do that. So I'm going to put this on. There is that. Hope you guys can see these. I am not used to doing unboxings sitting down. That's why I always stand up, but I really wanted to give this a try today, and I could use to relax a little bit. So what else? My word. There's just so much stuff here. Okay, we have a little, is this leather? It almost seems like a knotted leather and elephant bead bracelet. Now the end little ball goes into a loop. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. And that is what it looks like. I'm a terrible model. But yeah, okay. I don't imagine that this is going to bring great money. The beads almost seem like they are sea washed, kind of like beach glass, but I don't think it's beach glass. Could be, but I don't think so. Maybe they're just tumbled stones. Okay, what else? This looks like an interesting piece if we can get it untangled. I don't think that one's going to come untangled with all of this chain in here. Now, I could have opened the box ahead of time, but I really wanted you guys to experience with me our first ThredUp box together. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Lavenderclothesline, and my first name is Karen. And one of my favorite things is to share with you guys, to share with my followers, items that I'm finding, that I'm reselling, treasure that I'm scoring and selling for great profit. And here is this necklace. Now, I'm pretty sure those two end pieces would have had more of a dangle. And I'm wondering if they are in the box, you know, if they are in the lot. It does have a little name tag on it, which I don't see anything. Oh, there is an engraving, so it is marked. Let's see who made this. This is made by somebody. I don't know who that is. I might even need I was going to say a microscope. I might even need a magnifying glass. Who does that say? Almost, oh, there's the mail lady going by. You know what? I'm going to get a magnifying glass so I can tell you who the name is on that one. Okay. We are back. I have the magnifying glass. I have the glasses. The camera's adjusted again. All the things. All the things. All the things. All right. What do we got here? We have, I hope this was worth it. This is Laura Ashley. Did I know Laura Ashley made jewelry? I guess I did. I know Laura Ashley more for the home decor. But that is what the piece looks like. Stones and like a double loop chain. But like I said, I really think these two last pieces would have had stones because they have the loop, the chain to accept them. So that is that. All right. I feel like I've found like national treasure or something, but it's all mixed up, not very organized. Okay. This looks to be just a pendant. It looks to be like an onyx stone or quartz. I think this might be quartz, and it's on a loop. So I would imagine this is just the pendant part. And it is not marked. This almost looks like it was handmade, like somebody, because the casing, there's a name to this. I'm going to call it the casing for the stone, shows tool work. So big jewelry connoisseur I am not sure what that means, but it almost seems to me like somebody hand did this. Let's see if you can see that. Okay, please forgive my fingernails. They are really, really scrappy. Okay, at least they're clean. Just some bangles, not great shape. There's that one. Looks like it's brass on the inside. I will put that one to the side. Another bangle. I will probably lot bangles together if I have enough of them, but most likely they'll go into the crafter box. We have a leather. This looks like something from the 70s. We wore things like this in high school. Again, I don't see a marking. Is there a marking? Has a bunch of letters on it. D-H, sun. One side says S-U-N, one side says D-H, and then it has some design on it. So just a leather strap with studs. Okay, I almost don't mind that. Throwback to the 70s. I kind of like that. I would want it new because this one feels like it's been worn quite a bit. But this is okay. I don't mind this. I will probably go ahead and sell this one if I can figure out who the maker is. So there is that. Okay. Some of this is just going to be very boring, so I'm not going to do every piece, guys, because it just gets redundant after a while. This looks to be kind of a rhinestone pendant, and it looks like the corner piece is missing. I think there was an extra piece over here. So again, this will go into the crafter's lot, and it looks like it's a mall store piece. Okay, so if the shot keeps changing, it's because when I get up to go get my glasses, I come back, the battery needs to be changed. I change the camera battery, which the camera has to come off the tripod, and then there's no way to put it on exactly, but you guys don't care. You love me anyway. I know it. Okay, what is this? This is a big tangled mess. I'm going to see if we can get this undone and take a look at what we have here. It seems to be daisy. I'm not exactly sure how this goes. Okay, quite a few of the stones are missing out of one of the daisies, and it seems like a partial piece. Does not seem like a whole piece of jewelry. So that's what that looks like. You know what my question is people who send in items to ThredUp, do they not know that ThredUp is not going to accept stuff like this, even if ThredUp was selling jewelry? So I don't know that ThredUp is selling a lot of jewelry. I'm sure they accept pieces that are like solid gold and platinum. But for pieces like that, what makes a person, an owner of this piece, send this in, unless when they sent it in, you know, it was in good shape? I don't believe it was, because this daisy alone is missing 3 rhinestones. So I will put that again in this crafter's lot, which is growing. Now there are quite a few pieces in the box which seem good. Is it worth the $38? I think so, but okay, so let's say there are 60 sellable pieces. If you sold each one for $10, or I should say, if you sold each one and was able to make a $10 profit, absolutely. But most likely you're not going to be able to make a $10 profit in the majority of this. But still worth it. This would be wonderful if there is another shutdown and you have backup boxes, because this is, in my opinion, it's a little bit of work to untangle and to sanitize, but to photograph and package jewelry, I think it would be good. Now for the pieces, this necklace here, this almost reminds me of an Egyptian piece. I kind of think this is pretty. Not my style, but I like it. Okay, so what was I saying? So for the pieces that are marked, they will be easier to list, because then you just put in J. Crew, chain necklace, blah, 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 blah. But for the pieces that aren't marked, I would think you'd really have to come up with a style name or coloring or something, because there must be gajillions of pieces of jewelry, unmarked jewelry on eBay. That would be my guess. I have never bought jewelry on eBay. So this piece seems good. And did I say if it was marked? It's a little Zara. So this is a Zara necklace. Pretty. All right, here we have just another pearl necklace. This is the classic. I don't know millimeters of pearls. I know my daughter Mellissa, Freshbloominclothing, has an actual tool, I forget what the tool is called, that measures the millimeters of stones. That's very cool. And I think somebody sent that to her as a gift. I could be wrong about that. But just classic pearls. Now, while I appreciate a woman in classic pearls, I don't know that I could pull it off, because I don't know. I just don't think I can. But you never know. I'm 60 now. Maybe by 61 I'll be wearing pearls. All right. What else do we have here? We have a velvet necklace that is twined in. Twined? that is tangled in with all of this. I'm going to try to just undo the clasp and see if I can just pull it out. Okay, so I've lost the pendant, but let's slip that back in and take a look at this one together. Did I get it on the right side? I did. So it is a velvet rope. Let me see if I could stretch it out. With a pendant with red stones. Pretty Victorian. This reminds me of the jewelry that Macy's sold. I don't know if they still do. I think the brand was called 1928. And I don't see a mark on this. No, it doesn't really say anything. But here's the problem with this. This velvet rope, for some reason, looks very damaged on that side. So unless this smooths out, no, it feels like there's damage inside on it. And is that true? Oh, maybe that did smooth it out a little bit. Maybe you could stretch this out and fix it. Okay, it did get a little bit better, but not perfect in my opinion. So that is what that looks like. All right, my hoodie is choking me today. I bought this sweater for resale. This is a Ralph Lauren lamb's wool sweater, but it's less itchy than the normal lamb's wool, and I'm always chilly, so I kind of absconded it for myself. And let's see. Okay, I don't really want to deal with all of this. You know, guys, this would take a very long time to untangle. I'm not sure that that I would have this kind of time. But the one piece, I'm going to show it to you right tangled in, is this little bottle. It's like a pink glass bottle. Let's see if the top opens. It does. Oh, look how fun that is with a little dauber. And I guess it doesn't smell like anything. I don't think it's been used. I guess you could either carry perfume in here or poison. And that's what that looks like. But it is mixed into all of this. So I'm going to actually just take a look at this and see if there are any more pieces that I want to talk about. I really wanted to open the box with you guys so you could see what was going on. Just cute little red, white, and blue. It's a double bracelet. I think you take the bow off. Well, you could take the bow off and wear it, or I imagine you could wear it like that. We have two hammered big old womp womp nothings. Those will go into the crafter box. Oh, another womp womp. I guess those pieces came off of this chain. So yeah, maybe one night while I'm watching TV and I'm not listing or doing something else, maybe I'll play around with this and try to untangle it. If not, I might separate out the real big pieces that would take too much time and just sell them as tangled jewelry. I'm sure that could be done. This is a nice piece. It is a key, a skeleton key on a chain. Now, when I mean a nice piece, I don't mean it's 14 karat gold. I mean that, you know, fun. Somebody might want that. All right, what else do I see? Right away, this has caught my attention. I'm going to take a closer look at this. This almost looks like it could be something. And do we see any marking on it? No. The gold has, well, it's fake gold, I'm sure, has a little bit of green on it. And I don't see any marking that it is genuine gold. But I'm going to look at this one closer. This looks like an older piece to me. Let's see if we can get this in the shot. I'm going to put my wrinkly hand as a backdrop. So it's just a little flower. It's a pendant within a filigree lace casing, I'm going to call it, or loop. Okay. I don't see anything else all that spectacular. A few odd little pieces. I don't see anything that would look like 14 karat gold. Now, if you have watched Melissa's channel a couple of times, she came up with gorgeous pieces that she got very good money for. The ThredUp must have missed because they were 14 karat gold. So that was exciting. Just a locket. Yeah. All right, so that is the crazy video for today. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button and go out and get what's yours.